Dr. Agyeman-Rawlings, former Ghanaian First Lady, while responding to a wide range of issues, said the legacies of her husband, John Jerry Rawlings, as president, which took Ghana out of the woods in the dark days of the country's economic crisis, have been completely eroded as corruption, maladministration and infrastructural decay have become the order of the day. The NDP's candidate in the November 2016 Ghanaian presidential election maintained that successive administrations after her husband lost focus in keeping with the tenet and tradition of democracy and the institutional framework, culminating in youth unemployment, poor educational infrastructure, and a growing number of women that are not empowered.
It took us 12 years to build this house. 12 years. There are people who've come into office for 4 years and they have 3 houses. I ask myself, how are they able to build this? If you're not stealing, you must be stealing to be able to buy those, to build those houses. Because if it's taken us 12 years of hard work, every day coming here at 5 a.m. to come and supervise this place, no. Anybody who has more than that, you must be stealing it. You must be stealing it.
Mrs. Rawlings, who said she enjoys the full support of her husband and those who appreciate his legacies, maintained that she is not relying on that alone, but the impact she made as the president of the December 31st Women's Movement, which changed the status quo of the average Ghanaian woman. Mrs. Rawlings added that to achieve the feat of becoming Ghana's first female president, she established, with the support of her husband, the National Democratic Party, with the core values of the National Democratic Congress (NDC), formed by her husband in the past, and that currently the NDP has huge followership across all the regions in Ghana, a testimony of its acceptability.
First of all, I'd like to say that the party is a new party. Even though it's a new party, the euphoria we get when we go to places is amazing. So, new but not small. New but not small. So, we have been organizing from the universities, from the regions, and also at the lowest levels, where what we call the COBs, the COBNOBs, Community Organizational Bureaus, where at the lowest, at the grassroots level, we are organizing people to know their rights and responsibilities. Because if we're going to talk about the decentralization program of Ghana, and yet we are centralizing everything now in the hands of central government so that they can comfortably give contracts to their cronies and friends, we are destroying the decentralization program. So we are going back to the basics and telling these community organizational bureaus that we need you to be at the base of development. We need you to be at the bottom of the political ladder so you can actually tell us what is happening, in the communities. So this is one area that we are working on, and we've been going to the communities to talk to these organizational bureaus.
Dr. Konadu Agyeman-Rawlings is the former Ghanaian First Lady when her husband, Flight Lieutenant John Jerry Rawlings, held sway in Ghana and is a frontline candidate in the country's November 2016 presidential election. Sonny Duke Okosun reporting.